Hello there everybody, welcome back to another Train Sim World 5 video. You join us loading into the Thomas DLC, this being the 80th anniversary DLC. I have built myself up the will and the courage to do another one, so here we go. Diesel's Dilemma.
Meanwhile, Diesel had arrived.
So you get the narration to begin with, so I'll try and be quiet.
He was trying to be on his best behaviour and complete the job on time, without causing confusion and delay.
Lovely.
Sir Topham Hatt is relying on me, so I must make sure I do this job well.
I can't promise we're going to stick to the speed limits either on here.
Given me this chance to prove I could be a really useful engine, so I must try not to cause any trouble.
As I said, it was 40 minutes this one.
But Diesel found this harder than he realised. As he coupled up to the troublesome trucks, they began to giggle and sing.
Oh dear. It's funny the things on here.
Oh, look, it's the devious Diesel, but you don't look so rough and tough now.
But again, this is part of the 80th anniversary Thomas DLC, which adds on, I think, 3 new story chapters.
I am still tough, and I can still be rough. But Sir Topham Hatt is relying on me to deliver these goods to the party. So I'll have no trouble from you.
Lovely.
The trucks giggled.
Okay, we got the
and
signal.
began planning their troublesome tricks. Diesel was glad when they fell silent. He thought he had them under control and set off.
Cool.
Still hoping to get to the party on time.
Well, looks like we're heading towards Norton Fitzwarren though. Yeah, where are we going? Okay, oh, we're going down here. Right, use the horn. Also, it feels so weird being inside Diesel because I've been recently in the 08 Shunter. So it's sort of weird coming back to here and it's sort of the simplified version. But let's get going. Yeah, I can't promise we're going to stick to all of the speed limits on here. Yeah, 25 miles an hour. You don't get penalised on here though for speeding. Okay, well we've got 2.5 miles. So we're going down to Norton Fitzwarren, and then we're going to Crowcombe Heathfield. So it's quite a way. Let's speed up. Cool. Yeah, the troublesome trucks with the fragile cargo, all the fireworks and stuff. I don't know what's in here. Can we see? Can we glitch in? Oh, hang on, we can open it up, can't we? I suppose there's a way you can open these up. There was some sort of interactable there a second ago. What's that? Oh, that's the handbrake. Let's take that off. Cool. So they've got suspicious cargo in these ones. We don't know what's in there. What about in here? And here we got nothing. We just got a bit of straw and hay. What about this one? Nothing much in here. And there's the brake fan at the back, which you can't actually go into. Yeah, you can't go into that. The ones on Spirit of Steam and Peak Forest, you can actually go into them. Let's get a little flyby shot again. We're not going at the speed limit because 25 miles an hour on the Thomas DLC is painful. So we're going slightly quicker. Oh, he's really happy. Look at him. He's like, yeah. Look at that face on there. I mean, this is really fast for a shunter. But yeah, these 08s are only really meant to go, what, 15, 20 miles an hour? But we're going basically double that. But that's Thomas. Yeah, it's proper happy down here, look at that. Finally, Diesel has a happy face. As most of the time it's just grumpy and up to no good. Although the troublesome trucks, however, they look a little suspicious. Let's get a little shot of Diesel making his way along. Cool, there we go. And again, if you do want the Thomas 80th DLC, you do need to own the original Thomas at the West Somerset Railway DLC. So it just adds on a bit more gameplay on top. I'm literally just letting the train accept. Well, we're not applying any power at the moment. The train is simply just speeding up by itself. Which again, we are going a little bit quicker than what we should, although I don't think it does penalise you. Well, it's looking at the action points, it might actually be penalising us. But I'm pretty certain it's not meant to. See when it comes up again in a second. Yeah, we're driving under the speed limit. Yeah, so it doesn't penalise you on here if you speed. Which is good. Although we'll come down for the 5 miles per hour limit. So it's quite a drop. Big solar farm there. In sunny Somerset. Right, let's slow down. Well, we'll slow down for the junction here. We're coming up to Norton Fitzwarren. Nice. Stop at location Y. It's coming down. Any points for us to set, or is it all done for us? Looks like it's all done for us. That's handy. Yeah, that'll do. Nice. Has anyone completed the Thomas DLC? Maybe you haven't even got it, maybe you're not interested, maybe you love it. What's everyone's thoughts on it? I think you can probably tell my thoughts considering we haven't really played much of it quickly. It's not really my my cup of tea. But you know, I'll show it off as I said we would, and we are. I don't know if we've actually ever been along this bit of track here. Not really a lot comes down to here. But this is where the you join up with the main line. In real life, the West Somerset Railway doesn't actually run onto the main line, but rail tours come off the main line and then go up to Bishop's Lydeard. Sort of like a weird, not that used. Well, it's not used that often, Norton Fitzwarren. But it adds quite a bit more to the journey. I mean, there's Bishop's Lydeard up there, and it goes all the way down to here. Would be cool maybe if, I mean, is it a long-term plan off the West Somerset Railway to run into Taunton? It'd be like the Bluebell Railway's long-term plan to sort of get to Ardingly and maybe to Haywards Heath. Hang on, we got our lights on. No, not that. Aha. There you go, it's just that one there. Round we go. I've got chain couples on this one. Probably not the safest or strongest. Round we go. Yeah, I don't know if we've actually ever driven along this bit. We've driven into, well, Norton platform, but not, I don't think we've ever come round here. Yeah, right next to the main line, which is just there. Which is the line down to Exeter. Exeter's down that way, up that way is, well, Taunton, and then it splits off, so up to Bristol or up to Reading. Which I believe on the normal West Somerset Railway you can see AI HSTs. Here we are. Right. Set the junction ahead of us. So we'll go in. We're going back now. Where, hang on. Are we dropping them off here? What are we? Oh, was it literally just to turn around? I think it was literally just to turn around. Well, it looks like it. We're not on... Yeah. That's weird. Literally just to turn around. Unless that's the dilemma, we've gone the wrong way. You would have thought we'd just sort of run around it at Bishop's Lydiard. Or maybe somehow move the brake van to where we needed it, but... Yeah, sort of had to go the long way around. Yeah, well, back we go. And then there's one more scenario after this, which is a Thomas one, which I assume is Thomas arriving at the party, which apparently we're preparing for him. So we head back. What's inside it? Cool. Someone then turn around and out to Crowcombe Heathfield. But seriously, even though we've been going a little bit faster than we probably should have, we'll probably still get there in about 20 minutes or so. So it's quite a way up Crowcombe Heathfield. I mean, it's up. Where is it? All the way up here. So it's still quite a way away. Right, and set the junction ahead. Just do it on the map. Probably have to set this one as well. And yeah, there we go. Right, 6.5. Well, basically 6.5 miles to Crowcombe Heathfield. I don't know if that's where. Is that it? Where do we go after that? I'll stop at signal CH28. Quite a lot of stop at locations at Crowcombe Heathfield. I assume maybe there's trouble there. Can we see signal CH28? Oh, some of these don't have. Can you? No, I don't think you can. I think on some of the newer routes you can actually see the signal ID. I think as this is an old route, it might not work. But I'm assuming with all of those different objectives, we probably do get some trouble. So I'm assuming the troublesome trucks will be up to no good. Hence the name Troublesome Trucks. Back we go. Literally just that little jolly down to Norton Fitzwarren just to realign ourselves. Right, now we'll speed up again. And it's all uphill as well, so I'm hoping we won't struggle. I mean, how much do we actually weigh? 106 tons. I believe in diesel to make us go quick. Let's get a flyby shot. Oh, hang on, there we go. Oh.
But it didn't take long for the troublesome trucks to start teasing Diesel and began singing.
Okay. Oh, you got to be a bit singing now.
Oh, do be quiet. Growled Diesel. Sounds like someone getting a little grumpy. I am perfectly fine. Now stop that singing.
It still was weird to see Thomas and CSW. It's like, what?
Diesel continued to make
faces.
his way towards the party. He wanted to bump the trucks to make them stop being troublesome, but he knew his cargo could break if he did. So he tried his best not to be annoyed by them.
I'm assuming maybe it will automatically bump them in a second. Then we'll have to do something. You can see that stop at location Crowcombe Heathfield is now ticked. Yeah, no, it's sort of struggling a bit up here. We're only going 29. And it's not, well, not really speeding up much more. So we might actually have to stick to the limit because we just can't get much faster on this bit. As we head along. Has anyone done the timetable for West Somerset Railway, Thomas? There's like a whole timetable just for Thomas. Alright, we're actually losing speed, even though we were speeding up. We're actually losing speed. They're all giggling. They're being annoying. Diesel's chill though, like he can cope with it. So it shouldn't be too much further back to Bishop's Lydiard, or Bishop's Lydiard, which is sort of the main or one of the main stations on the West Somerset Railway. You've got a big sort of depot there. It's quite a fun route to play, non-Thomas. So you've got like, the steam timetable on here now as well. But even the diesel Gala ones are all quite fun to do. Especially if you're in the 09 shunter. Because when this route first come out, you got two trains. You got the 47 and the 09 shunter, which is basically like diesel but green. And well, an 09. I think diesel's based off an 08, but they're very similar. I remember in the 09 it always used to take a lot longer to complete services because the 09 would really struggle up for some of the gradients on here, it was all built into the timetable to take longer. But yeah, the 09 could go at like only what 15 miles an hour up the hills. It would really struggle. So if you want a bit of a challenging run, hop in the 09. That takes a while. Four miles. As we come up to Bishop's Lydiard. Haven't got any red lights coming up, which is good. We could come down to 10 miles an hour, but yeah, we'll stay at this speed for now. Again, it's giving us points for going at this speed. We're driving under the speed limit, apparently. This is yeah, Bishop's Lydiard. All of the decorations up for Thomas. There we go. Fastest you'll see a train going through this station.
Are we there yet?
Not just yet. They're trying to annoy us, but it's not working. We're better than the troublesome trucks. They're giggling again. I think you might be able to hear it. Having a right giggle though, aren't they? Let's just get out, can't we? Get out and walk about. There it is. Oh, there's one of them. Right, let's sit back. Can we sit on this side and drive? Is that? Oh, you can. Oh, nice. Actually, you can in the real 08 and 09, but I was wondering if on the Thomas one you can drive from this side. Which you can. Again, struggling to actually go quick along here. Another solar farm there. And we're actually basically going at the speed limit. Let's get another little shot as well of good old Diesel doing his best to not get annoyed. Yeah, this DLC is out now. It's been out a little while. Let's have a look. When did this come out? It was about 2 weeks ago now, I think. This came out on May the 20th. I don't know, it would have been May the 30th, I think. Or was it May the 29th? So it's been out a couple of weeks as of recording this already. I'm not sure when this video will be going out. But yeah, it's been out a couple of weeks already. But it was just, yeah, getting the will to come and do it. Actually, yeah, I know a lot of people do like Thomas in the game. But I'm one of those people who, I don't mind whether Thomas is in the game or not. Although I'd rather something realistic. Although, and I'm sure this deal, I'm sure Thomas in general, I'm sure it has brought a lot of new players to the game, which is good. Diesel, keep yourself calm. Two and a half miles. This bit here is probably the hardest part of the route, or one of the hardest parts of the route. Within the normal timetable, because it's literally all uphill to Crowcombe Heathfield. And to be honest, even after Crowcombe Heathfield, it's quite a bit of a challenge down to Willerton, because it's really steep going downhill. So if you're in the steam trains past Crowcombe Heathfield, you've literally just got to keep the brakes on. The safety valve will be going off constantly. So it's not an easy route, this one, to drive. Even though it is 25 miles an hour, it's not easy. There is a bit of challenge involved because of all of the gradients, constantly up down, up down. I mean, the easiest part is Blue Anchor to Minehead. That's actually just flat the whole way and straight.
Are we there yet? Please be quiet, said Diesel, trying to remain calm.
He's remaining calm. Like he's loving it. Cool. About a mile and a half. Yeah, the one scenario after this. I'm not sure when you'll see that one, but that will be at some point, and I think in that one you actually drive Thomas as well. I'm trying to think, has there been a scenario where you drive both Thomas and Diesel? On the original one, wasn't there where you drove both of them, or did you? I'm not sure actually. And I wonder if this has done well, will they bring more of the friends to the game? As in, will we get, say, Gordon, James, Emily, Percy, Toby? Will we see any of them? I mean, really, what I would like to see, not really what I want to see, but I think something which would sort of make logical sense is to do some sort of Island of Sodor map. You could even set it as a whole different separate game. Train Sim Well, Thomas, or Sodor, I don't know. Train Sim Sodor. I'm curious, would that warrant a full new game doing some sort of Island of Sodor map? About a mile to go. Again, we are near enough doing the speed limit. along this bit. We're not really able to get much more speed. On approach to Crowcombe Heathfield, to see the distance signal fairly soon. Nice. Right, we're even struggling up here, unless it's the troublesome trucks causing issue. But we're actually slow, we're losing speed here. We're in power as well. There's the distance signal coming up. Giving us a warning. So weird not having the AWS go off either. Because on that magnet you'd have the AWS go. But so we don't, because there is no AWS in diesel.
A little while later, Diesel was nearing Crowcombe Heathfield station when he noticed the signal ahead was red and he had to stop.
Oh. Oh, hang on, that's the last one as well. So I wonder why we have to stop here. This has to do with the troublesome trucks. Or is this where the party's going to be? Slowly rolling forward. And I'm stuck on the blooming map. Well, that's rather annoying. This bug again. I'm stuck on the map. Doing the usual tricks, but it doesn't seem to be working in any way. Yeah, we're stuck on the map. Literally, it's stuck. Which is a bug which still hasn't been fixed a long time after launch. Yeah, usually I think you have to press triangle. And then it will then sort of unlock it. Well, that's blimmin' irritating because we're literally there. That's really irritating. Well, that is going to be everybody because I mean it's literally stuck. It's frozen. But that's that scenario of Thomas done. There we go. So blithering irritating when this happens because you literally can't do anything. I mean, restarting the game. What's the point? As well, that means we have to restart. But literally it's stuck. I can hear the game going on, but obviously we can't do anything, and it's not. The usual trick isn't working. I mean, how stupid that you can get stuck on the map. Like, yeah, that's buggered. Hang on, let's quickly sort of come off and then go back on. Yeah, stupid. Well, that is going to be it, everybody. I don't know what would have happened after this. Maybe there would have been a cutscene or something. But yeah, we can't do it because the game is still broken a long time after launch on the map. Same issue, still not fixed. Hope everyone's enjoyed it. Links can be found in all of the usual places: Discord, PayPal, merch store, as well as our affiliate link for lovely UK departure board with the 5% off coupon. Apart from that, see you all and take care. Bye guys.